So I like these. I like these sets. The Flare Core set, I think, is awesome. I think they need to make it like a Warlock tank set. They don't even really have to change the stuff down below. They just need to add some sort form of like you wear the full set, and monsters are not immune to fire, right? Or it changes your fire damage to Shadow Flame. That way, you know, I don't know. I don't know. They need to do something, and then that could be the Warlock tank set. But eventually, I want to get the Flare Core set on my Warlock and just see how well it does. It doesn't have any int on it, so there's a yeah, no int. The armor's not great, but it's got cool. It's got stamina and it's got cool perks. Reefers Inc. is now recruiting. Rating daily plus Sunday. A lot of hardcore players falling out here. All right, we have hit the halfway mark on the stream. Yeah, I like how active this server is. A lot of people talking in chat. P server is cool, but it seems heavily skewed towards Horde. I don't really see that many Alliance out. Then I see a ton of Horde. The guy laughed at me. I went over the hill to go see, and then he laughed at me and mined it. Dream Herald Sword. Master Swordsmith. There's a lot of things on the server that are way cheaper, gold wise, and a lot of things that are way more expensive. Scarlet Crusade. Here, go back in, take it back up to our boy, see what we get. Low key, this is kind of a dope looking little mace. Like the way it looks, like just, yeah, sitting there. His arm rotted. The box. I'm keeping on. Head back to Stormwind, see if we can get some crested XP. No. Cozy on. Back down to Westfall. And now that we're way more geared.
You got my attention.
Absolutely destroy those guys.
You've done it. You saved Nam and you found the proof me wife needs to take to the council. You're a blessing of the light if I ever saw one. Not including me, wife of course. Thank you again, adventurer. I can see me wife's over there beaming with pride already. You better get your tooches over there pronto. I'd be thinking she'd have some words with you. Light be with you, mighty adventurer. I'll be looking for you on the battlefield against the Scourge and them Dark Irons when the time comes.
You've done all of Ironforge a great favor today, adventurer. I'm proud to count you among us. And if you feel you're ready, I would like to bless you with this scroll. The symbol of life would only have worked when used by a paladin who was ready for one of the light's greatest blessings, the power to restore the dead back to life. I will teach you the ability to resurrect your companions. Use it wisely, adventurer. And thank you on behalf of myself, my husband, and Ironforge.
It is good to know the people of this land still pay homage to the olden races. I bid you well, adventurer, and offer you this token.
Tinker Town. Elements for run. I haven't done jump runs on my warlock yet. I bet I can make it. Decent amount of gold. Huzzah. right, and we are back in Stormwind. Man, what a journey. But we know Resurrection. I know people, or not I know, but I've had people in my group, Paladins in my group, at like level 30 that didn't have it yet.
You a zombie.
Be right back. Let me go grab a drink. All right. I'm so excited. I have just under 2 hours. And then I'm going to be digging into some banana bread. That's going to be great. Little butter, put it in the microwave, call it a day. Thank you for the hydrate. Slick finish. Alright, heading to Old Town. Oh, I didn't turn that one in too. God, I had a bunch of quests here in Stormwind I needed to knock out. Let me turn this one in, then I'll head over and grab the other one.
What can I do for you? Ah, a note from Quartermaster Lewis. I'm not surprised he needs more gear. Sentinel Hill is far away, in a land Stormwind has all but forgotten. Well, thank you, Adventurer. Here's some money to cover your travel costs. Adventurer, I gathered into this crate everything Lewis asked for. Can you take it to him? If you've already spoken to Thor in Westfall, then you can take a griffin back to him. Dungar Longdrink is our griffin master over in the trade district. Speak with Dungar, then get this crate to Lewis as fast as you can. We don't want our fighting men and women in Westfall to go without fresh equipment.
See you there, Lilium Sparks. Okay, back to Sentinel Hill. Alright, we're gonna go turn in this one. Griffin Master, yep, and then we'll fly back down to Sentinel Hill, and I think we've got a couple to turn it down there. Auto running. I can't. I'm so hyped for 20. I'll consecrate, and I'm just like out there 8 weeks. It's gonna be nice. It'll be nice. Guild quarters in Ratchet, huh? Might not be too bad. You're like right in the middle. I think I'm gonna join this guild. What is it? We're relatively good. Have a guild invite? Some crazy requirements or something. Of course, I like it. I like the way you type that too. Not of course, it's
Welcome to the Stormwind Guild Registry offices. What can I help you with today?
all right. Let's see if we can't soak up some of that rested XP. No. Why is nowhere giving any rested? Is it only tense now? What is going on? That's so wild. Okay. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna wait for it. We're just gonna fly. We're gonna fly down Sunlit Hill. Turn in stuff and start clearing our bags. All right. Good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Just some chill Paladin leveling and lo-fi.
Well met. A crate for Westfall, eh? Have you been to Westfall before? If so, then it's no problem, my friend. I have plenty of griffins trained to fly that route. The Griffin Master in Westfall is Thor. If you've spoken to him before, then you can take one of my griffins to him. That's a good lesson to know. Griffins are always trained to fly to their capital city, but they'll only take you to a remote Griffin Master after you've already been there. You've already been to Thor, so just speak with me again when you're ready to take a griffin to Westfall. Once there, you can deliver Osric's crate to Quartermaster Lewis.
Oh man. So yeah, so for the new people here, I stream 8. I started yesterday. I stream 8 to noon Central, and then I'm uploading the VODs as a Let's Play and breaking them down into 1 hour increments. And so that way, if you miss anything, you can go check it out. You can put the streams on while you're working. They're work friendly. You know, you can put on while you're sleeping. No yelling. It's just soft lo-fi, fantasy music, and some good old classic WoW leveling. Hope you guys enjoy it. Tense here, huh? So tense. It's okay. Real quick, and then just keep on keeping on. I'm actually just excited to get rid of this Westfall Stew quest. A lot of space in the bags.
Hey there.
Look at her true blueprints.
See ya.
Westfall. A pipe.
Hello. Great. You brought the armor.
Yeah, I already
we'll
like
get
the
this
build.
divvy to those who need it.
I'm in here for like 3
Thank
seconds,
you,
and these guys are
adventurer.
cool.
Your efforts have been a great help to us. And now that you're no stranger to
Let's turn this in.
I
Yeah,
hope
seem like a
you'll
bunch of
come
cool
and lend
people.
your aid to Sentinel Hill often.
Got it to Bard. To Bard looks nice. It's got a nice Paladin-esque color to it. Yeah. Gonna have a good time here. Whether they want to or not. Got a bunch of new greens, so hopefully my power level will be a little bit better now. Life with level 5 whites. And I got Oni buff. About to go down. Alright, Westfall Stew.
Hey there.
That okra will thicken up this broth nicely. Now we just add the stringy vulture meat, a few murloc eyes, and those delicious goritusk snouts. And we're done. For all your help, adventurer, I want you to take today's first batch of
Need help?
Westfall stew.
I will literally never make
Light bless you.
one. 9.
King's honor, friend.
I'm gonna equip these and render them too. I don't have anybody to give them to. Awesome, that freed up so much. Okay. Good decimate some gnolls. Get that done. Welcome everybody. If you would like to, you can go ahead and drop a follow. That way you can see when I'm online. I'm usually online 8 to noon Central. And then let me do this real quick. Popping up. Anyways, you can look up Erethian on YouTube. Here, let me just. No. Anyways, you can look up Erethian on YouTube to watch the VODs of the Let's Play. You know, I broke them down into a Let's Play. So, just some chill Paladin leveling. I appreciate everybody in here. Hope you all are having an amazing day. We'll get some gnolls. Yeah, I can't wait for 20 and then just AoE grinding pretty much the rest of the way to 60. AoE grinding in dungeons, that's my jam. Oh, this guy's over here getting crazy with it. Help him. Got your big dog. A level 19 mage out here, yeah. That'll definitely help. It still always gets me on this PvE server, seeing Horde out here. I might regret saying this, but let's go kill some clankers. In 20 years they might revolt and I'll be the first one they'll go after, but that's okay. That is a chance I'm willing to take. No, not gonna. Put a buff anyways. I will just head over this way. There's many people over. Yeah, this Tavard is nice. Actually, really nice. It'll look amazing with my Grand Marshal set in. I haven't quite decided what I'm gonna do if because I'm strictly only leveling this character on stream, but at max level I don't know if they're just gonna stay a stream only or what. Because I mean, obviously if the opportunity arises, I want to do some raiding and stuff like that, get specific pieces of gear so that I can make a full reflect set. Like every piece of gear is gonna have reflect on it. Is my ideal setup, and then I can run people essentially, like boost them through dungeons. They won't get any XP, but they'll finish their quests, and you know I could, you know, do 2-3 pull Shadowfang Keep, and just get people tons of gear. Just give them immediate power spikes. See if this guy will. No. Yeah. We're actually, I need to do this. Options. Elneas Hots. Level 35. 12 spell damage. That's cool. That's cool. There's so many new just things on here. It's gonna take a while to get used to them all. But I'm actually excited for all the new reflect stuff. Hopefully I can eventually get the neck off of Gar. You know, it's only 4, but I want to get like as close to 100 reflect damage as possible with everything going, and just do some crazy pulls without having to go engineering, right? Because I had a tank shaman in classic, and I used to do RFC runs for people. I would do 2 pull RFC runs on a tank shaman. That was insane. But I would burn through those shields. I would lose a gold every time I do it, because I'd end up using 2 engineering shields. One would break and one would get pretty low, and just repairing everything was so expensive. I loved that shaman. He was so much fun. We did an all shaman ZG, and that was absolutely insane. That was so. That's probably the cleanest ZG run I've ever done. Was the all shaman one. It was just, we placed our totems and the whole server just kind of it was like, whoa. And it was cool. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited. I got a buddy on this server that is a shaman, so we're gonna do some shaman paladin shenanigans. Get this one. There's one there. Yeah, I'm glad I picked up those pieces. Yeah, they provided quite a big power spike here. The funny thing is, I've actually never played on a PvE server. I've always gone to PvP servers. But I'm not like a... Like, I like World PvP. But I'm actually just like... I don't know. World PvP has kind of changed over the years. Because now it's just... People don't really PvP. They just wait until you engage something and then they attack you. And it's like... So, but I love, you know, I love Outback Valley. It's my favorite BG. It always has been. Even in retail, I play a lot of Outback. A lot of Outback, and actually, I've come to love Ashran because I only play tanks. In retail, and it's fun to just solo sneak behind enemy lines and just go win the game. Like, they're about to win and all of a sudden their boss dies because I've been tanking them back there for the past, you know, 3-4 minutes, 5 minutes, and nobody's noticed. And it's just super fun. Super fun. I always feel really good about that. And then, you know, Battleground Blitz, I actually achieved a goal of mine. So I hit Grand Marshal on my prop Paladin last season in Battleground Blitz, and so I have the banana suit now, and I'm so happy because I've wanted that thing since actual, you know, vanilla. It's just I never had the time to do it, but now now that I'm doing this full time, like, I'm like, you know, it might actually be achievable. Obviously, I'm probably not going to toss, you know, 10, 11, 12 hours a day. You know, I'm gonna try to maintain a healthy balance because I've got people in my life that want me to be around, you know. So I'm gonna make sure that I dedicate as much time to them as I can outside of stream, and then, you know, and they understand that when it's stream time, it's stream time. So you guys will get me for at least 4 hours a day, and then we'll see if we're gonna maintain at that, or if we're gonna increase it, or we'll just have special off streams, you know, one-offs and stuff like that, where maybe I don't play the Paladin, like, you know, during the dedicated time I do like chill Let's Plays, and then maybe I have like a little pop-up stream where, you know, I'm raiding, or you guys can watch me on my tank warlock doing strat, you know, and like strat undead, strat live, Skolo, stuff like that, because I play a tank warlock on the PvP server, and I'm kind of figuring out what I can do and what I can't do. So BRD is kind of out of the question because everything's fire immune. Skolo is rough in a couple of rooms because there are magic immune mobs and mobs that just straight silence you, but strat is like super easy. And they're really fast runs because essentially it's like having 4 DPS and a healer, you know. And being a warlock, like, on big pulls, I just spam Hellfire, and just, I mean, we just absolutely melt them. So they're actually faster than like normal tank runs in a lot of ways. Yeah, I'm reading guild chat, and these guys are a vibe. I'm digging this guild. They're fun. They're a lot of fun. Yeah, I was surprised how long it took to upload that. So the 4-hour stream yesterday was like 12 gigs. I downloaded it, and then I split it up, and I I've only uploaded the first episode to the YouTube. But you know, I had a little intro, a little outro, and uploaded it at 4K. It took like an hour. And I mean, I don't have like shoddy internet, but it just literally took that long to encode it on the YouTube side. So. Put that, put the mog, put that, there we go. Oh, we're done. That was easy peasy. Level 13, easy peasy. And next time I go to town, I'm gonna look for a cloak too. I should probably just get shoulders. I didn't want to spend like a gold. But it's crazy they have like no level requirement shoulders.
Good work, friend. You have earned your pay well. Who knows, perhaps Westfall will prosper once again. The Alliance.
All getting ventured.
Rough times, huh, adventurer? No matter where you turn, someone needs help, and my wife and I are no exception.
And now we need to go, yep, let's go kill a bunch of Defias at the mines over here. Going to be about that time for some of the early work peeps. What are you guys having for lunch? Anything good? I had some leftover pizza for breakfast when I was editing some videos this morning, and then in about just over an hour I'm gonna go dig into some banana bread. So I'm excited. Family friend made it. So she's a great cook. Always makes all kinds of really yummy stuff. I'm hitting these guys like that. Now, yeah. What is going on? I'm actually kind of done. Let me invite this guy. Maybe he needs some help. No, not gonna accept. Oh, player is a hardcore character and you are not. Okay. So I guess still alive as a hardcore guild. I like the idea of hardcore. It's just the amount of time that gets invested is I don't know. Because for me, like, I enjoy the journey, but also I like being max level, right? So I don't know. It's just weird. I like the journey, but for me the journey starts at max level. Leveling is cool, but that's why I'm glad that there's like a little bit of increased XP rates, even though like there are no 10s down right now. But a little bit, you level a little bit faster here, and I really like that. So I can get to the content I want to get to. This guild's hosting a trivia contest in 25 minutes. Winner gets a traveler's backpack. Remember back in the day they used to do a bunch of trivia. in just like zone chat and stuff. It was like, especially in the Barrens. The Barrens was the spot back in the day. I don't know. I probably sound like I'm just like an old dude. Xbox Live lobbies, like, yeah, no, the Barrens chat was, it was wild and wholesome, and just I'm just so nostalgic towards it. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, I don't know who designed it to Bard, but W them. It looks really good. Yeah, I love it when you equip a bunch of gear and just get a huge power spike and you just feel invincible. Do some spicy pulls. I'm actually really excited to get Sanctuary without having to go down and pick up Consecrate first. I just get Consecrate and Sanctuary at 21 or at 20. So yeah, Dead Mine at 20. Dead Mines is done. I'm gonna literally live in there so I can go to Shadowfang Fleet. Shadowfang's gonna be a little bit spicier just because all the werewolves, all the Worgen, turn magic immune. They have like an anti-magic shell. But it doesn't last forever. It's just gonna be interesting. Zaris, huh? There's some crazy names on this server though. That is one thing about like on the regular servers, you would not get away with some of these names. You'd be reported and they'd make you change it. Here it just seems a little bit more like old Blizzard. People just passionate about it, and let gamers be gamers as long as it's not negatively impacting other people. You're gonna be a little edgelord, you can be a little edgelord. Yep. Where's this guy? I need 2 more smugglers and 5 more trappers. Looks like we have an ad coming up in a minute and a half. Just so you guys know, use your you can use your Twitch Prime if you're subscribed to Amazon Prime. You can use your Twitch Prime so you don't see ads. It's free for you. You're already paying for it. Don't let Bezos get away with it. Away with it. Use it. Sorry, I'm looking at something else, not game. see I'm actually dumpster. Mobs. Let them go for that one. If you guys could see guild chat right now, it's like, I'm not explaining it. It's like funny, wholesome, like, yeah, you seem like a pretty good bunch of people, bunch of gamers. So I think I will fit in here. Redeemed ad attack. I don't think that one's working right. I actually need to turn that one off. I'm all back on now. I'll re-redeem it for you. See what it does. Oh, can't for 5 minutes. Just standing around waiting for Trapper. Trappers. Let me turn off add-on. Let me reload the UI and see if that fixes some stuff, because it's a little laggy right now for some reason. No, the game crashed. Oh, game crashed. Okay, okay. Let me reload it. I was probably gonna have to reload the game anyways. There's like a big memory leak. Like every hour, hour and a half. I have to redo it. That one's on. Yep. All right. Oh. Okay, let me try. Okay. Hiroki redeemed ad attack, but it wasn't set up correctly. Let me do that. I got a minute, and then I'll redeem it. Lose those channel points. Oh. 16 seconds. Weird. Okay, yeah, it's just not working. I'll check that out. Let me disable it after the stream. I wonder.
Unless you a zombie. Damn!
Yeah, okay, the other ones are working, and that one's just broken for some reason. Alright, and then we'll go Trapper. That guy needs some help. Yeah, there's some funny ones in here.
Actually, I'm not even mad. It's amazing.
Yeah, like half of those I made are turned off because they just don't pertain to Warcraft or the stream anymore. A lot of them are like very niche for the game I was playing. Trying to be slick. Oh, one more trapper actually. Smuggler. We'll just clear him because maybe. Now we are out. Gortus livers. And then we'll go turn in. All right. Sure. Leather. These last two Gorgon are just being ridiculous. Tusk. Two more. These last two are just being such a pain. Let's go. Thank you so much for the follow. Finish. Yeah, I need to update those. So those are from a game I used to play called Crowfall, and it was a partial loot PvP game. So you didn't get gear like you do here. Pretty much everything was crafted, but every time you died, you'd lose durability and you could not repair it. And so, as you can see, like the loop was, you go out, you farm, farm materials, craft the gear, or you would have like guild crafters that would craft the gear. You PvP, you die, the gear breaks, go out, farm, and it was just like a really interesting loop like that. Really fun game with some really big flaws that could have been addressed. I don't think the team was big enough to address it, right? They were focused on this, that, and the other, and just that they needed to have like a little bit of breathing room where they could slow down, fix stuff, but they never got it, so the game kind of imploded. And that's why on my Twitch I had probably like 100 VODs on there that all got deleted because the game essentially closed, and so Twitch deleted, essentially, like they just deleted the channel. Like all the VODs associated with it, so that's okay. How do you say that? Thank you very much for the follow. I do apologize, your name is a little hard to pronounce. Can I just call you Siren? Thank you very much for the follow, Siren.